Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück, die MyDartCoach Championship 2024. Wir sind mittendrin in der Gruppenphase. Wir haben schon 5 perfekte Darts unter anderem gesehen. Wir haben wirklich viele tolle Momente gehabt. Und jetzt machen wir etwas, was ich noch nie zuvor getan habe. Eine Premiere. Zum ersten Mal in meinem Leben werde ich auf Englisch kommentieren. Denn wir haben hohen Besuch, einen der größten Content Creator der Welt in Sachen Darts. Jack Langston is here. Welcome, Jack.
Hello, welcome. No, I'm excited to be here. This should be a good game. Do you think?
Yeah. I think we have some good players here. We have at the moment we have 2 players. This is Yannick Spreen, and he's from Hanover.
Okay.
And he's some people came over to me and said he's pretty good. He's one of the dark horses.
Okay. Well, we will see, I guess. Who and the guy he's playing against?
Yeah.
I recognize him from
it's
yesterday.
Sascha.
Okay.
Yeah. He was here and he built everything up here.
Wow. Okay. So no pressure. He's built everything.
Yeah. So he's responsible for everything that's happening here. He even built the streaming box they are playing in. So he's one of the most valuable players, one of the MVPs for this tournament.
For the bullseye.
You're part of the tournament. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I think I'm on next actually, but I won my first game 3-0. I played okay. Not amazing, but I'm happy with how I played. So, yeah, next game on. Hopefully I'll play all right. I think I've got the hardest player in my group next, so maybe it won't go too well, but hopefully we do all right.
How's the experience of a German tournament?
It's really good, actually. I'm super happy with how everything's sort of like being run, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing my next one now. I'm like probably, I'm like my head's in the game. I just want to play now.
It's your first tournament in Germany. It's your first time being in Germany.
It is, yeah.
How is the tournament compared to Britain, to UK? Is it a lot different? Do you have also these sporting tournaments like in these halls?
Not really, no. Our tournaments are definitely smaller than this, but there's a lot more of them. But like, I don't really know. This is the biggest tournament I've ever played in myself, without a doubt. 100%, yeah.
And how do you reckon your chances?
Not very high. I think if I can get through my group, I'll be very happy.
46.
If not, it is what it is. I think I've got a good chance. I won my first game 3-0. I didn't feel like I played amazing, but I felt like I played okay, and I won 3-0. So maybe I can do that a couple more times. We will see.
We have a lot to talk about. You have a lot of experience on professional level, not as a player, but you were a marker at PDC. So you can judge how players are playing. When you look at Sascha Filies, who's playing right now, and then Yannick Spreen, what do you notice about their throwing style?
Well, Sascha, is he a 19s player? Does he play on 19s?
Yeah,
I just saw 3 at the 19s.
Yeah.
I chalked a 19s player earlier, and it spun my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to really concentrate on where the darts were going and what was being scored. But yeah, I mean, Sascha's got a very nice throw. Can't complain with how he throws. Very just brings it back and throws it. That's great.
A very good stance, like very firm, and he's not playing too bad against Yannick Spreen, who's a very good player. He plays 2nd division in Germany here in Hanover, and as you can imagine, for German players, it's always difficult to have like a tournament like this, because if you want to play Challenge Tour, 3/4 of the tournaments are in UK. You have to travel over there. You have to get visas. So this is a big chance for players like him to have the possibility to get better. And I mean, if you see it over here, he's playing mid-60s in the average, and he's. I like also his starts, because he has also a long points. That's something we notice currently, right? Longer points.
Yeah, people seem to be using longer points more often now. I don't know who sort of set the trend, but it was
57.
kind of like the standard point that came in the dart. Nowadays, the first thing players do is swap them out. When I started playing darts, you never even considered swapping a point. You just played with the points that came. So yeah, 32. I think that's definitely a trend that's happening nowadays, and I see an improvement with a slightly longer point. I don't go super long, but like 36 mil compared to like the standard 32. Yeah.
32.
It's something we notice. It's something we look out to for players. Now the 100 points. The ton for Yannick Spreen. Is he going double-double? Oh no.
He's on the 16s. I played earlier. I had 100 left and I blocked the treble 20 and I went
76.
So I respect it. Let's see what Sascha can do.
His transition into the finish area. I noticed
That's
that
a good
it's...
second.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice
100.
ton. 24 left though.
yeah.
We'll see if this goes.
212s. Ooh.
That's quite a way away. Double three. He's gone
Game
straight for it.
shot.
Straight in
Oh.
the middle. Good shot. Very good shot.
It's a double finish. Not the
Yeah.
way you want it, but the way you take it.
Yeah. If it goes, you're happy. It doesn't matter what route you go for.
In Germany, we say, wer checkt hat recht. Who
31.
checks out is right. Always right.
Yeah. I guess.
Is
I
there
guess
a saying
so,
in English?
Yeah. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. I think people might say in English that the
97.
first dart was a lucky dart. That it wasn't a 9. It was a double 9, and he went straight for it on the double 3. But yeah, there's no real saying for that one.
Jack, I think nearly everybody who is interested in darts and has a
32.
wider spectrum of darts looking internationally knows you. But I don't think everybody in our audience knows you. Could you introduce what you're doing and where you came from?
140.
Yeah, so my name's Jack. I have a YouTube channel called The Darts Referee. I'm from England, as you can tell now that the language has changed. And I just love
60.
playing darts and being involved in darts. I used to be a referee for the PDC, and then I stopped doing that and I transitioned into making YouTube videos. And for I think 6 years this year, it'll be 6 years that I've been uploading
94.
videos. And yeah, I just try and upload what I think will be interesting to for people to watch, and that's what I do.
Why did you change from being a referee?
I just got to the point where I just had enough of
21.
doing what I was doing. It was about 18 months between stopping refereeing and becoming a YouTuber and doing the YouTube stuff. So it wasn't like I stopped one and started the other. I just stopped one, and then
81.
18 months passed, and I thought I could do something in entertainment and something in YouTube, and that was the decision.
Yeah, and it proved right. You have like 75,
85.
77, yeah.
77, it's going
doing
up.
well. Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, very happy with how it's all going. I never expected to really pass maybe 10,000. I thought 10,000 might have been the limit, but 77. I can't complain.
I think you notice as well that there is so much interest in darts right now.
57.
We keep telling everybody that darts is booming, but it's so much booming at the moment that it's more correct than ever.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think
100.
we have a lot to thank a certain Luke Littler for that. He's certainly changed the game a little bit. We've got a double 16
Game
here.
shot.
Good shot.
For
Very
a
good
16
shot.
darter.
Very
16
good,
darter,
yeah. I think we've got a certain Luke Littler to thank you for the sort of the recent boom in darts. I believe he's currently in the final in the Australian tournament.
Yeah.
I've not actually followed along. I've kind of followed along a little bit.
I saw you
think he's in the
tweeting about
final.
it earlier. That,
Yes,
that there
'cause-
were then the 9-dart attempt of Luke Littler.
Yeah, he missed the 9 and
44.
Smith went out on 161.
Yeah, and he's in
Great
the final
darts.
currently against Gervin Price, and Gervin Price is leading 5-1.
Wow.
102.6 in average. When you have a darts tournament
140.
like this, 140, I think. Yeah,
That's 140. Good shot.
When you have a darts tournament like this, there are always the hidden champions, the hidden MVPs. Like, for example, you were a referee. You
180.
wanted,
That's
that's
a
180.
There we go.
And you always talk about the people who are playing, but you never mention the people behind the board that they're doing a job. Someone like Sascha, who built up everything.
31.
They're also an immense part of the darts world.
Yeah, for sure. It's like people are spending their own money and sort of like spending their own time to put on tournaments like this. 380 odd people have turned up for this. That's like extremely good for a tournament. Yeah, very, very good. So he should be very proud of sort of like how the role he's played in all of this. So.
And that's why he's in the
45.
stream, that he gets his recognition and his minutes of fame. He's not playing too bad, I think. To be on the stream and to play 55 points, it's very okay. Because you're playing against a player who's doing 16 points more, and he's just scoring very well. He's again in a finishable way on the 160, and this could be Sascha's 180. Is it in? Is it in?
That
Is it
looks
is
good.
on stream? Oh,
No, it wasn't.
No.
And he's not left to finish either. So 6 darts here for Yannick.
Oh, but this one? This is yours.
This could be it. Not going to be for the second dart. 80 left. He might look at 16. He went 16 in the first leg. So we might look at 16s again. That might be blocked up a little bit. We'll see where this one goes. He has gone 16, so 96 scored. 64 left. He'll be coming back regardless of what is thrown here.
You said it earlier. You respect that way.
Yeah, I think in certain situations it's not my ideal route, but in certain situations it's definitely a route you should go.
You're on in the next match on the stream. Maybe you can warm up after these starts. It's tops left. For the match for Yannick Spreen.
24.
Unlucky. 57. This could go. He's been playing well. He's thrown pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah. And it's his possibility to get his first leg. It's close, but it's a 17. And it's tops for Sascha Filies for his first leg on stream. That's a nervous start.
That is a nervous start.
But double 10!
That's a very good dart. Good recovery after that second one.
These are moments you love this sport for. Because you watch it, you see someone who has an ambition in this tournament, who's a dark horse, playing against someone who built everything up here. And the player breaks him, who built everything up here. These are the moments that are possible in darts.
Yeah, 100%. And he started with a ton as well. So if he can keep this up, if he can, I don't know, 18, 21 darts, you'd fancy yourself hold a throw and all of a sudden it's 2-2.
Yeah. There's always
43.
a little bit of magic happening in darts. And maybe this is one of the upsets of the tournament. And you're on the mic, like watching this happening, unfolding in front of our eyes. He has a double percentage of 100%. Because, no, can't be, because he missed the first start. It's 50%, but it's a functional double percentage of 100% for Sascha Filies. There's also
82.
one interesting part about you, because you're one of the more flexible players, I would say. Because you started...
to an extent, yeah.
You started to play with your right hand,
45.
and now you're playing with your left hand.
Yeah, so I have 20 years of darts under my belt right-handed. I've had dartitis about 6 or 7 times, and the most recent time I couldn't
59.
get rid of it. 2-3 years of it, and I thought, quit or change hands. So we're playing left-handed today.
And how do you think your game evolved after that?
41.
I tell you what, I'm upset that I didn't swap earlier. I wish 2 years ago I swapped hands, because it would have made much more sense. My throw is a lot smoother. I'm a lot happier with the game. I enjoy playing a lot
42.
more. So I do wish that I swapped to left-handed a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. I played okay first game today. I've played okay leading up to this tournament, and I feel like my ceiling left-handed is
60.
far higher than my ceiling was ever right-handed.
What do you think are your chances today? What are you averaging at the moment?
My first game, I felt like I didn't play very well, and I averaged 54 and won 3-0, which is like for me, that's decent.
88.
I'm happy with that. So if 50, anything over 50 really, like, I wouldn't be too upset with. So I think in my next game, the guy I'm playing, I know he's quite good. If I can just keep up with him, I'll be happy. If I can nick a few legs, I'll be happy.
88.
If I can win, I'll be very happy, but we'll see how it goes.
It's an interesting phase of this match as well. Yannick Spreen is fighting to get rid of Sascha Filies, because he doesn't want to go to a decider, but Sascha Filies is upping his game, and he's getting better by the minute. 102. Oh.
Gone the 18s route. 72 left with his last one.
35.
55, 67. Would have wanted a little bit more than that. I feel like Yannick here would have been looking at 2-0 up, thinking, right, finish this game, win 3-0. But the fight back from Sascha's come back, and I think, I'll be honest, I do think Yannick is the better player of these two, but if this goes 2-2, I would fancy Sascha to win this one, to be honest.
Double 16.
Game shot.
Very good.
Amazing.
Very, very good. Yeah.
Sascha Filies is staging the comeback here in a group stage.
These first 3 darts are going to be very important.
Because Yannick is... he's feeling the pressure. But he's doing it very, very well.
140.
That's a very good start, yeah. From going 2-0 up to 2-2, you just think to yourself, just throw a good leg. Please throw a good leg. And that's a good start, 140. You can't complain with the 140. Only
45.
45, only 45.
Yeah, it's a 45. He's doing pretty well. You can see in the stats that Yannick Spreen is the more explosive player, of course. But there's always Sascha Filies always being
100.
there, always threatening the throw of Spreen, because he's just digging in there and he's staying in the match. And he has a very, very clean and very nice throw that we can look at the left shoulder of him. When he's standing in front with the right shoulder, the left shoulder isn't moving. There's no movement at all. It's a very, very good technique.
Yeah, I feel like he needs a bit of a miracle here.
86.
Very good last start again. 175 left. He's going to get probably 9 at this. At least 9, I would imagine.
And he switched in the match,
58.
Sascha Filies. We noticed earlier that he started on the 19s, then he scored on the 20s, now he's going back to the 19s.
Yeah, it's like when his confidence is up, the 20s is the route. When his confidence is a little bit lower,
100.
he's maybe a little bit more comfortable in the 19s, and that's the route that he's chosen.
That's a good guess. 12 darts played. Yannick Spreen is on 75. It's a very convincing decider from Yannick Spreen. Sascha Filies
60.
won our hearts. He played very magnificently.
He did, yeah.
And he fought back, but I think that could be it.
Yeah, double 20. Plenty of darts, plenty of time.
55.
He's gone inside. We'll see how this plays out. If he goes inside the 10s, he might be chasing it a little bit, so he's going to want to finish this off as sooner rather than later. But he might have a little bit more time than even he expects, maybe.
45.
45.
Double 10 for Spreen for the match. And it isn't in.
No, he might throw 1 at the 5, and I feel like if he goes outside, he might bust this.
Yeah. Let's look at it.
Game
It
shot.
doesn't need to. I think he might have thought about that a little bit, but he didn't need to. 3-2. Good darts. Very good game.
A very entertaining match. Sascha Filies, one of the people who built everything up here on Thursday, played good, staged the comeback, but lost 2-3 to one of the dark horses, Yannick Spreen. And everything was commentated by the darts referee, Jack Langston, who's playing up next. Good luck, Jack.
I better go warm up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
We're having a little break. Wir machen eine kleine Pause und bis gleich.